Hello, learners! It is another day and another way to learn. I am Janesler Kumalon and I will be your teacher in this lesson. Today, we are going to discuss about how can we integrate ICT in our teaching. To continue in our discussion, allow me to introduce to all of you our learning objectives. At the end of this lesson, the students are expected to identify the benefits and strategies of ICT integration in teaching. Second is demonstrate the use of ICT tools in teaching. And lastly, we are able to value the responsible and purposeful use of ICT in teaching and learning. Are you excited for our lesson? Let's get started. To begin our lesson, let us identify what is ICT in education. According to my research, ICT in education refers to the use of different types of digital tools, platforms, and communication technologies to support our learning and teaching career. This also includes computers, projectors, interactive whiteboards, educational software, learning management system or LMS, virtual simulations, and the internet ICT serve as a source of our knowledge, can be a medium to transmit knowledge, and a means of interaction. It also enables students to have research, collaborate, and create content actively. And according to UNESCO, it emphasized that successful ICT integration requires teachers to combine technology with sound pedagogy and subject knowledge in their lesson in able to achieve student learning outcomes. In this part of our lesson, we are going to discuss about the different benefits of ICT integration in our teaching. First, in our list is it will help us to make our lesson become student-centered learning. According to my research, ICT shifts classrooms from teacher-led instruction to learner-centered environments. It can help us to promote active engagement and critical thinking. ICT allows students to actively participate and they can also explore information and learn at their own pace instead of only listening to the teacher. Next, it helps us to make our lesson become collaborative because tools like shared documents, discussion forums, and virtual classroom facilitate teamwork and knowledge construction. Because technology allows students to work with their peers, with their classmates through shared documents, online discussions, and virtual classrooms. Benefits of ICT integration is the multisensory learning. In multisensory learning, ICT uses different kinds of images. They use sounds, videos, and interactive activities to help students understand and remember lesson better. Next is it enhances 21st century skills. In 21st century skills, ICT helps students to develop important skills such as digital literacy, problem solving, communication, and teamwork. In this part of our lesson, we are going to discuss about the different strategies that we can use to have an effective integration of ICT. First, we need to align technology with learning goals. We need to choose technology wisely that can actually help achieve our lesson objectives rather than using it simply because it is something new and interesting. Next is we have to use frameworks like TPAC. So teachers should integrate content knowledge, pedagogical knowledge, and technological knowledge to design effective lessons. Another strategy for an effective integration of ICT is to have an active and experiential learning. In this part, we have to combine technology with different activities, maybe simulations, experiments, and real-life situations, so our students can learn and can relate from the experiences that we share. Next is teacher competency development. So we need teachers, we need to have a proper training so we can use technology effectively and connect it with appropriate teaching methods. Last strategy that I think that is very important for an effective integration of ICT is inclusive access. So technology should be accessible to all different types of our learners, including those who are in remote areas or students with special needs, because we are promoting inclusivity in our classroom. Yes. We have to put in our mind that there is also a practical considerations in using ICT in our teaching. First is we have to know how to choose appropriate tools because we have to select technology based on the lesson needs. Not every lesson requires multimedia. Sometimes a real demonstration is better. So next is we have to encourage our students to have a critical evaluation. So students should learn how to search in Google or in those searching platforms and analyze and evaluate information from multiple digital sources because we have to make sure that our student can check, compare, and evaluate information from different online sources instead of believing everything they find in order for them not to be misinformed and not to believe in those fake news, especially when it is about information. Is another practical consideration is collaborative learning. We all know that ICT enables students to share knowledge, co-create content, and engage group problem solving. So we need to allow them to be collaborative in using those technology in order to learn better because some of our students can learn better with the help of their peers. I hope that you learned something in our lesson and see you next time.